Okay, welcome everybody to EBINOTTIintuition. Today we're doing the new moon readings. It's new moon in Taurus. This is going to be the fire element reading. So whether you're a fire sign or you have fire in your chart, or maybe you just want to know how to work with the fire element right now, I always keep candles lit on my altar when I do readings. I definitely love to work with the fire element, especially on a day-to-day basis. I'm a very passionate person. I'm a creative person, so in tune with the fire element if you would. What can I tell you guys? You know, all the promo stuff. Ebinotti Beauty is a big channel here on YouTube. I've been putting a lot of work and effort into that one. A new series just started over there called Accident, Suicide, or Something Shady. So you guys can go check that out if you're interested. Personal readings are still going right now. So online personal readings are half off during the pandemic. You guys can email, hit me up on any of the socials, wherever you got me. If you want a personal reading, we can start that conversation. It's a private reading that you get, a private link. You can watch your reading as many times as you like, as long as the channel is still up and active. You can watch your reading. So that's kind of a fun upside to having an online reading. We're going to be doing new moon energy, which is going to last us for 2 weeks until we get into the full moon. So new moon, I mean, whew, it's a vibe right now. It's a vibe. The last full moon was really intense 2 weeks ago. My goodness. But this one just feels kind of blah, you know, if you're accepting it, giving into it, leaning into just relax mode right now. Like those guys are clearly relaxed and having a good time. Not saying they're guys, it could be anybody out there. But, you know, relax, enjoy yourself. Try to find your zen, your peace, your happiness. Why not, you know? Being productive feels great. A lot of us passionate people out here just love to be productive, you know, but sometimes the best thing you can do is just recuperate. So we're going to do a quick pick spread for you today. If you guys want personal readings, the quick pick spread is available for $22. That's a lie. It's $33. Then there's the half-hour spread for $44 and the 1 hour spread for $77. Okay, again, just hit me up if you guys are interested in personal readings. So let's see what's going on here for the next couple of weeks working with the fire element. Just getting grounded in this reading. That's a lot, so no. The earthworm energy, though, I like that. That's kind of, ooh, it feels kind of tricky, but also creative and grounded. It isn't, no, I don't even think that one is earth. Okay, there we go, the eagle. That's what I'm talking about. And the golden egg with the ether element, wow, on the bottom. That is some energy right there. Yes, it is. Powerful air energy with the eagle. Just, I love that we're doing fire and the sun is represented in this card, which is obviously very much so fire element, divine masculine energy there. Ooh. Love it. I'm only going to shuffle these 3 times, don't worry. Okay. Grab a snack, grab something to drink, dig in. Let's get into this. We're going to get a Starseed card, and then we're going to pull your tarot cards, okay? I love these cards. On the back of each one of them is a different image based on what the card is, and I just find them so beautiful. So all my decks are listed, not all my decks, the decks in this reading are listed down below if you guys are interested. I don't often link stuff because don't often link stuff, but when I do, just know that they're Canadian links, okay? So copy and paste it if you're not Canadian. Love on the bottom. Live your truth and share the love that's in your soul. Okay, and we got Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She'll guide you through this time of change. What I'm getting off this eagle energy, just as an overall theme for your reading, is very much so the point of view that you have. It's very above everything, meaning you have this pulled back sort of big picture, very clear view of things going on in your life, especially the things going on around you. Okay, so I think you're seeing people very clearly right now, but also yourself, and that can be difficult, but that can also be very enlightening and can feel incredible. So I feel like you've recently kind of come across or picked up, or you know, just this had an epiphany and this bright idea came in. I really do feel like it's a golden opportunity for you, or that you've latched on to a bit of a golden nugget of information. Okay, so very curious to see. I got a lot of money, like earth vibes off of this. Just making sure that wasn't my phone. No, that's Babe, and he can't even hear it because he's got his headphones on. Oh, shoot. Ooh, Devil popping up with the Two of Cups. Maybe some stuff going on in your relationship. Don't worry, it will come up. I keep these right open, so whatever you need to hear is what comes up. And I will be attempting to put out more and more and more content for you guys. So if you're drawn to a reading, go for it, you know? I do love this world of clarity and guidance and intuition and desire and acceptance, and it's just so beautiful, this whole journey. Okay, let's get it. I better not get that call next. I tell ya, the devil, we might. I hope this doesn't get interrupted because I really don't feel like editing today. And I did forget to put my phone on airplane mode, so you know, it is what it is. Maybe you're fucking with annoyances right now too. Page of Swords and Nine of Swords. Ooh, the intensity is real right now. That's a very fear-based energy there, so we're gonna keep going. I want to get 5 across. Your third card here is going to be your central energy, so before I get into what that's about, I want to get your central energy at least, and we shall see. Ooh, 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 ooh. I really do think, ooh, it's important to get grounded right now. Oh, yeah, we're going to take them all. Devil on the bottom again. I'm going to put him right over here by this rose quartz. Knight of Cups coming in, just a peekaboo there. We're going to put that back. Okay, these all came out in reverse and face up, so we'll take them first. I'm just going to move this tarot deck out of the way. We'll see if we need those or not. I'm just going to do some shifting work for you guys here. I'm going to move my cards so they're organized. I am a very organized person, but I'm also going to put this tiger's eye, hematite, and obsidian over this golden egg for you so that that is protected. Okay, and then we get the 10 of Cups with its clarifier, the 4 of Cups. We'll put that where it goes. Next, we get the 10 of Wands. Ooh, in reverse. I like that energy very much so. King of Cups. Going back to the beginning to clarify over here. Page of Swords and Justice. Ooh, swift. And finally, the 2 of Pentacles. Under the 9 of Swords. Okay, that's a lot. So give me just a sec here just to look at everything. I'm going to read it as it kind of came out, which is woo, which is fun. I've never done that before, but I like the way that worked. So if you're into crystals and stuff like that, Gaia comes up here for you, and the eagle. So it feels very earthy. It feels very much so like you can use crystals and things like that to ground you, to protect you, to bounce back some of this energy. Devil is not going to be our final bottom of the deck, but it is relevant because so many cards came out right there and it's popped up a couple times. So I do feel like devil energy right now comes down to this fear, this karmic justice, and what you're feeling right now, which is a bit back and forth between amazing, like emotionally fulfilled and just vibrating so high, so grateful, to feeling bummed out, or maybe afraid. It's almost not even like afraid. It's like remnants of a darker time that passed sort of recently-ish. Take that as it resonates with you, but it does feel like for the last few months, or even year or so, you've had quite a bit of up and down emotionally, a lot of things being shed from the past. is the way that I'm perceiving that, especially because we haven't even got over here to where you're dropping all the burdens and you're no longer being weighed down by that emotionally. Like, very grounded. This energy feels very much so only relevant now because you think then that your downs right now are the same as they were before, and they're not. You're not giving yourself enough credit for how much work you've done and how much you've grown in the last year. You have to be able to look at, okay, you have to be able to look at the last year as not a repeat cycle, but the final, like, I'm like hearing that song, The Final Countdown. It's so funny. You've probably given people a lot of ultimatums and a lot of final chances and a lot of, you know what I mean? And it's people from the past, it's people from the childhood, it's people from, you know, those kind of people. So I get it, but because you're prioritizing, because you're valuing yourself and really holding strong to where you want to be, vibrationally, spiritually, like on a day-to-day basis, you're holding on to it so tight. You are not willing to give it up, and that's why so much has gone down in the last little while. Like, there has been some real nasty energy, people probably verbally and mentally just really testing your limits. I mean, when justice comes under the Page of Swords, it's like, whoa, that's the kind of, with the devil out here, obviously, right? That's the kind of really intense, it's almost like trauma, you know? It takes you all the way back to high school, to those original traumas, to those original mean girls, or just bullies, or abusive, you know, verbally abusive, narcissistic connections, like mothers, brothers, lovers, you know? Okay, let's move on. Let's see what this Ten of Wands in reverse and this King of Cups is all about. Ooh, that was fast, and I saw it already. Major Arcana number 21, the World. Upright. Fucking A. The closing of the cycle 2 times. You know, 10s always go into 1s, which is the closing of a cycle, and you got 2 10s here after your 9. So it's like, you know, you're already there, babe. You're already there. But just to show you how big what you've gone through is, this is a congratulations from the universe. Like, well done, kid. You're right on path, you know, you're doing so much better than you think you're doing. Let's see what this King of Cups is all about. Very much so giving me that eagle vibe there. Ooh, and there it is. You know what's so funny about that? I kind of was vibing with that card. Let's just put that over there for now. The Fool on the bottom, and your final card, the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Nine of Wands is like, if you're going to sum it up in a couple of words, it's the wounded warrior, you know? And in a lot of ways, you've probably been feeling that way lately, that you are broken, weak, you know, saying stuff to yourself like, oh God, I'm so stupid, or oh yeah, there I go again. You know, just, you are not fucking giving yourself enough credit, because the Eagle here and the King of Cups are masters. You know, the Fool over here, you are not an idiot. You were not foolish in the past. You need to stop looking at it that way, because spiritually, you've always been on path. You've always had the best of intentions. Your heart is in the right place when you make moves. And that doesn't mean you didn't make mistakes. But the way you felt about the mistakes you made, like, nobody needs to be a mean girl around you. You know what I'm saying? You were the meanest mean girl. You will beat yourself up about it over and over for decades. Like, what? You know what I mean? You have to give yourself credit for what you've been through. This is the human experience, and it's rough, to say the least. So I get that you get that on a very deep level. But 2 9s, 2 10s, this is really about cycles closing for you, and you being able to move from where you've always been into something new. Truly, like, you know, the rising sun, the dawn of a new era. And it is a new era. It's not just a new day for you. So I feel like this new moon, King of Cups here with that new moon, I think this is going to be a really just, oh my God, amazing energy for you in the next couple of weeks, where you really start to get some of the reciprocation that you've been looking for. So things start working out for you a little bit better. You feel a little bit luckier. You feel more appreciated, especially 10 of Cups being central here for you. So people understanding you when you speak, like, I feel like we take that so for granted, but when you don't have people understanding you, then you know what I'm talking about. So I feel like you're going to be very much so on the same page as the people around you. You really do have a great idea or great opportunity right now to make moves, especially financially, emotionally. So love and money, you know what it is. We love to talk love and money. So all new things, new cycles, new chapters, putting all that karmic stuff behind you because you prioritized yourself. And that was, you know, I mean, it was always necessary, and you could have pulled that trigger at any point in the chapters that you've been through in your life. But, you know, that was almost an easy one. It was like you wanted to explore other things and understand other, maybe darker parts of yourself or the world, human experience. Not even necessarily just the darker things, but you took your path and you are where you are now. And that's what's important, is it's time for a new era. So you're really vibrating in a good place. I mean, love coming out on the bottom for you here. Golden opportunities. What do you want me to say? It doesn't really get much better than that. For those of you singles out there, especially the single femmes, the divine masculine within your vicinity right now is just, can I say it? Delicious. Just like, it's such a great energy coming off this eagle and this King of Cups. I feel like this is what's available to you right now because of where you're at. Like, what you're vibrating at, how you're feeling about yourself, the way you're expressing yourself to the world is really attracting, like, oh yeah, some goodness there. So I love that. So take the leap of faith with the Fool on the bottom with this idea, this new opportunity. Be open to the idea of just magic happening in your life, you know, all around. With the fire element, it's creativity, passion, it's sex, it's connection, it's, you know, that spark that gets us really excited about some new adventure. And that's very much so how this feels for you. Like you're about to go on some grand new adventure. So not even talking just like new moon energy in the next couple weeks. I think you're going to have an amazing summer. Like, I think it's just going to be one of those life-changing summers where by the end of it, by August, you know, by the August moon, especially the blood moon, you're going to be like, holy fuck, look at your life and be like, I'm on a totally different path right now. So I hope you get in tune with the moon cycles and really start following that journey. If you're not into like your birth chart and your whole zodiac and stuff like that, I hope you do follow the moons, the full moons and the new moons, because I think you'll get a lot out of using that as a timeline for progress outside of all the stuff that you already do. I can feel like how organized and goal oriented you are, so very focused energy, but it would be nice now to maybe try something a little bit more for yourself, like if you know what I mean, like getting a little bit deeper into getting to know yourself. And there's no better way to do that than explore your desires. And I love using the moon cycles for that, the new moons and the full moons and what they're all about. So you can stop by anytime, love. I hope you check out the rest of the readings, and I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did. It really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel if you want more of this content, and you can check out EBINOTTI on other platforms such as Instagram and Facebook. Especially Facebook. I have a lot of fun out there, and I like share all the stuff that I keep up with basically on every subject. EBINOTTI is a bit of a chandelier brand, as I like to call it, so there's many different aspects, and whatever you're kind of looking for. I am human. It is a human brand, so it's well-rounded, you could say. So I hope you check that out. Thanks again for stopping by, and I will see you on your next reading.